All right, rotations. A rotation, also known as a spin, is transformation around a fixed point called the center of rotation through a specific angle in a specific direction. Each point of the original figure and its image are the same distance from the center. So all the ones we talk about are going to be counterclockwise. What does that mean? Well, think about a clock. That's messed up. Think about a clock. Okay? And counterclockwise means backwards. Think about it. That's not the way the hands work on the clock, right? They move the other way. They move clockwise. So counterclockwise moves that direction. So 90 degrees, 180 degrees, and 270 degrees. So if you look at this, a 90-degree counterclockwise goes one quadrant over, okay, and you see the 90-degree angle. And then the 180 goes 2 90s, 180, 2 quadrants over, and the 270 goes 90, 80, 270, 3 quadrants it moves. All right? So let's talk about this. First off, we're going to put the points down that we have. So H, and if you need help counting and finding spots, if you're good with this, you can fast forward till I've written them all down. So H is negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So negative 4, 5 is H. R is negative 1, 2, 3, 1. Negative 3, 1. And V is negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Negative 5, 3. Now this is going to be easier than it seems. I'm going to give you a little cheat sheet that you can use for this, and you'll be allowed to use it on the quiz and the test. All right? So all you do for a 180-degree rotation, it's quite easy. X and Y just both become opposite. It's that simple. So negative 4, 5 is going to become 4, negative 5. That is a 5, believe it or not. Okay, negative 3, 1. The negative 3 becomes positive 3, and the 1 becomes negative 1. Negative 5, 3 becomes 5, negative 3. That's all. That's all you do. You just make them both opposite. Okay? So, 4, negative 5, where's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I lost my spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's net 4, negative 5. 3, negative 1. 1, 2, 3, negative 1. So here's my H prime. Here's my R prime. And V is going to be at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Negative 1, 2, 3. That's my V prime. And when I connect those, there's my triangle. So you can tell it moved 1, 2 quadrants that direction. All right, next one. Now we have a 90 degree. So let's get our original points first. Y, that's easy, it's on the axis. It's at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. P is going to be at 2, 5. One higher than the previous one. J is on the axis, on the x-axis, at 3, 0. And M is at 1, 2, negative 1. Now, for a 90-degree rotation, it's also a very simple thing. You're not going to have to remember it. It's going to be on the cheat sheet. So on a 90-degree rotation, X and Y are going to switch places. And when the Y moves, it's going to become opposite. So I'm going to put the 4 here, and just make it opposite. And the 0 moves. For P prime, I'm going to move the 5, make it opposite. The 2 moves. For j prime, the 0 moves, and you can't have an opposite of 0, so it's just 0. And the 3 moves and stays the same. And on this one, notice it's not always negative, it's opposite. So the negative 1 is going to become positive, and the 2 moves. Now let's put our points on the board. So negative 4, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. 0. Negative 5, 2. So that's going to be one more, and up 2. 0, 3. Right there. And 1, 2. Right there. And there's our shape. Move 90 degrees counterclockwise, one quadrant basically. So negative 4, 0, here's my y prime. Negative 5, 2, here's my p prime. 0, 3, there's my j prime. And down over here is my m prime. All right, so let's put this on the board first. So, triangle, RST. So, negative 6, negative 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, negative 1. Negative 4, negative 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And negative 2, negative 1. 1, 2, negative 1. So here is R, S, T. There's my triangle. Now I'm going to rotate it 270 degrees counterclockwise. So you can already see where it's going to end up. 1, 2, it should end up in that quadrant. 3 quadrants. So let's write those points. Let's do the math on that one. For 270, it's also very simple on the cheat sheet. For 270, it's going to be like 90. We're going to switch places, except this time the x goes opposite when it moves. Okay, so r prime. I'm going to move the negative 6 here and make it opposite. And the negative 1 moves here. S. The negative 4 is going to move and become positive. And the negative 5 just moves here. It's trade places. And then on T, the negative 1, the negative 2 is going to move and become positive. And the negative 1 just moves. Now let's see if that ends up where we thought it would. Negative 1, positive 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's looking good. Negative 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then negative 1, 2. That looks good. So R prime is up here. S prime is over here. And T prime is right there. And that looks good. All right. This triangle, let's first identify where the points are right now on the triangle. So C is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. L is at 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, negative 3. And T is at 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, negative 4. Okay, we're going to rotate it 90 degrees counterclockwise, which means it's going to move. Well, this point here is going to move into this quadrant, and these 2 points are going to move into this quadrant. It moves 90 degrees counterclockwise. So, for 90 degrees, remember, we switch the y and the x, and the y becomes opposite. So here, the y is going to become negative 1. I started right at 4. I know what I meant to write. Negative 1, and the 4 moves here and stays the same. The negative 3, when it moves, is going to become positive. And this 3 moves over here. And negative 4 is going to become positive, and the 5 moves over here. So, negative 1, 4 goes here. That's C prime. 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 goes here, and that's L prime. And T, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, goes here, that's T prime, and there's our triangle. Okay, rotate 180 degrees counterclockwise. So let's first write down the original points.
These came back from a search.
All right, 180 degrees counterclockwise. So first off, K is in negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. S is at negative 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So negative 3, 4. J is at 1, 1. And W is at negative 1, 2, 3, negative 1, 2, 3. Now, remember, for 180 degrees, all we do is make them opposite. So negative 4, 1 is going to become 4, negative 1. Negative 3, 4 is going to become positive 3, negative 4. They stay in the same spot, just become opposite. 1, 1 becomes negative 1, negative 1. And negative 3 becomes positive 3, positive 3. And now we're going to plot those. So 4, negative 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 1, down here. 3, negative 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, down here. Negative 1, negative 1 is right here, and 3, 3 is right here. Okay, so K. 4, negative 1, K prime is right here. 3, negative 4 is S prime. J prime is right here. This will be a J. And W prime will be up here. And that's it. Simple enough. And notice if you look at this bar right here, this piece, it went 1, 2 quadrants. So we know we did it correctly. All right, parallelogram, MPQV. So we're going to put it at M at negative 6, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Right there. And P at negative 2, 3. Q is going to be at negative 3. 1, 2, 3, negative 2. And V is going to be at negative 7, negative 2. So it's going to be off the chart here a little bit, down here. That's going to be V. Now, we're going to rotate 270 degrees, all right? Which means, let's see where M is going to end up. Just think about this point. It's going to end up 1, 2. M should end up in this quadrant over here. So let's go with that. 270. Remember, we're switching positions, and the x becomes negative. So M, scoot this down a little bit. M was at negative 6, 3. Okay? The negative 6 is going to go over here and become positive, and the 3 switches spots with it. So 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's M prime right there. In that quadrant we predicted. P was at negative 2, 3. So the negative 2 is going to come over here and become positive, and the 3 just does that. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. There's P prime. Q, negative 3, negative 2. So the negative 3 is going to move over here and become positive, and the negative 2 just stays there. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So P is actually going to become also Q prime. And last, V, The negative 7 is going to become 7 here. The negative 2 just moves over here like so. Negative 2, 7. So negative 2, 7 is going to be up here, and that's going to be V prime. And there we go. It has been moved.